Hello and welcome to the channel. In tonight's video, I'm just going to briefly take you all through the garden. It is, I want to say October 11th, and I have been sowing my fall seeds since October 3rd. I've been running through the garden like a woman on a mission. So today I've been out here already watering, surveying what's germinated already, and looking at what still looks quite sparse. My butterfly pea plant has completely turned into a huge mass that is beautiful, yet a force to be reckoned with. So let's get into this garden right quick before I lose light, and let's walk through what I've been up to. I pulled some garlic out of the greenhouse that I grew, as well as what my sister gave me. I need to go get a lot more from the store, but I will be getting garlic into the garden. That's probably not going to happen today. I've run out of steam. I'm giving the green stalks a once over. I put more soil in it, but since I've placed the soil in it already, it has dipped down yet again, but that's okay. What I want to show you all is that I have germination. I don't think you all can see. That's better. I do have some germination in the green stalk. I also got mosquitoes and flies everywhere. Good gravy. Not everything has germination in it, but there are some babies popping up. My problem is die off. So I've been misting. You can see right there. I've been misting the green stalk, trying not to beat them down with water, but I do have babies popping up here and there. This particular green stalk is not completely all good gravy. That one has been beat up with water. Jeez Louise. You all probably can't see it. Man, I could just kick myself. I didn't even see that. Scheiße. Sorry, y'all. That was marjoram. Sweet marjoram. I'm hoping it'll stand up, but I don't think it will. That happened just today. I didn't see any growth in the pockets where I didn't see any growth. I just let the water trickle down onto it, and yeah. So that's this particular green stalk. I may have to reseed that marjoram. Now this green stalk is completely sowed up. I've sowed every pocket, and there is growth in some of them, not all of them. Some of them, not all of them. So that's what's going on with the green stalk. I started sowing the green stalk on the 3rd of October, and I finished up sowing on the 3rd of October. So I actually should have, in my view, that's got more water than it should have. In my view, it does not have enough germination in these pockets. They should really be showing me more than what I'm seeing. So not happy about it. I do have some growth, so I guess I'm grateful for that. We'll see if it comes to anything. Some of the babies look a lot stronger than others. Some of them are just really tender, and more than what I would like has not shown. Over here in the collard green pot, I did sow a whole lot of collard greens. I had a lot of die off this year. These were in here for a really long time. I see 2 babies popping up, nothing yet. But I sowed this entire pot full of collard greens, and so far, all I see are those 2 babies. So we're going to cover those babies up, and we're going to keep waiting. So that's that. This is a new container that I put into the garden. And for the life of me, I can't remember what I put in here. Hang on, y'all. I know I'm trying to do it with one hand, and I'm not being successful.
I have a lot of growth in here. I put in here, oh, American purple top, rutabaga, and petite sweet carrots around the edges. I don't see any carrots around the edges, but I do see a lot of rutabagas in here. And this is a really big pot, so, ugh, and I see what do you call those things? I can't think of what they're called right now. I'm seeing bug activity. Oof, I hope they don't eat my babies. I'm gonna have to sprinkle some diatomaceous earth in there before I go to bed. Roly polies, that's what those are. Sorry y'all, I had a brain fart. Um, so we're gonna cover that up and I'm gonna sprinkle some diatomaceous earth in there before I finish this tour. Over here, I put some turnip greens and I don't have anything popping up in this pot that I can see. I planted kales all along the back. I do need to harvest more of my garlic chives. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I've run out of steam today. So I put Chinese cabbage and early white Vienna kohlrabi in this pot. And I did this one on the 8th of October. So I didn't anticipate anything popping up in here, but I might have a baby right there, but I highly doubt it. That might be a chive. In this one, I put a sprouting broccoli. So far, nothing. Way back there, I put cabbage back there, an Asian cabbage in this pot, as well as the one over there. And it looks like I've got babies popping up right there. So that's exciting. So we'll see. We shall see what I get. And in all of these pots over here, I did put different types of kales. I don't see anything in this one. This is the red Russian kale. This one is a dino kale. I don't see anything. Asian kale, don't see anything. This one already had a plant in it, so I did not put anything in there. This one I put Ethiopian kale, don't see anything. This one I put, oh, I can't even read my own handwriting. Black, what does that say? Y'all, I can't read that. Something kale. Black magic. Ooh, good gravy. Black magic kale, nothing in there. Premier kale, nothing in there. So you all were with me a couple of weeks ago when I planted the turmeric rhizomes, and as you all can see, they're coming up nicely. So I will have a turmeric grove over here. They are growing well, as you can see. It's going to go to sleep, but I wanted them to put down roots and grow before the season gets cold. I will be covering all this up with a frost blanket and greenhouse plastic, so hopefully it will save all of it like it did last year. The tops will probably die back, but I'm hoping that it will survive. And this fence panel will have to be fixed because I don't know if you all can see right there. There's dogs in this yard over here, and this fence panel has come loose down there, so I had to put some wood to try to keep it from coming completely loose so that the dogs can get in here because they works my last nerves, y'all. And the neighbor has not tried to even communicate to me about fixing this panel. So I'm thinking that because the braces are on my side, that I will have to fix this. I think that's how they did that. So, but either way, I will have to get off in his yard in order to be able to fix it because it's being nailed in from his side over to this side. So, child, I don't know. In this container in the back garden, I put Swiss chard and common sorrel. Oh, it looks like I got a baby popping up right there. That could be the Swiss chard. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like some kind of pumpkin or something. Not sure. Container over here. Let's see. What did I put in here, y'all? I have been sowing seeds like crazy, and I do not remember. So let's take this up. And again, I'm doing this with one hand, so please excuse me. I put in here, what did I put in here? Let's see if I can get this to stay up here while we're talking. There we go. Oh, good heavens.
Y'all, hold on a
All
minute.
right, sorry about that. It's just that kind of day for me. I put red top turnips, atomic red carrots on the 5th of October. I don't see any carrots popping up around the edge of the pot, but I do see lots of turnip babies popping up. Oop, that might be a carrot right there. Not quite sure. It looks like it could be. But we got lots of turnips popping up in here. So we will have turnips, red top turnips. And this is a very big container, so it'll be able to support all of these. And if they're a little bit crowded, that's all
Over
right.
here in the circular garden, it's looking real raggedy. I have a little tiny little tomato that needs to come off. Let me take that off while we're talking. We're just gonna put that over here. Okay. I still have a raggedy tomato. It looks terrible, y'all. I put peas in there. I don't see the tags. I can't tell you. Oh no, I put blue shelling peas in this container. And over behind all of the mess of watermelon, I put a yellow golden boy pea in that container. And as you all see, the watermelon is still a mess. It is dying back. I'll be harvesting the ones I see, like there's one right there. Y'all probably can't see it. Let's zoom in. There we go. I'm going to harvest that one. Um, I have one over there in the chair. I'll harvest that one. And I know there's some new ones coming up along the wood pile, but I'm ready for this to be done. I'm probably going to take this watermelon out. I've got a couple of little bitty babies on this side. I've got one right there, but I'm ready for all of this because not only is it unsightly, I just feel like it is bringing in bugs. I am just now seeing over the past 2 weeks leaf-footed bugs, and there were leaf-footed bugs in here. I got rid of them, but I've seen a few as of today. I want to say 2 or 3 over in the loofah uh, jungle. I got rid of those, but I'm really over this right now. I've loved having all these watermelons. This was 2 plants that came from a drop seed last year, and as a matter of fact, there might be a watermelon right there that looks like it might be busted open. I don't know if you all can see that right there, and then I see one right over here. Y'all probably can't even see that. Y'all see that right there? And then right there, and of course over there. So I've got to get them out of here. I found 2 that fell off of this structure right here and busted open. So I will probably have watermelon growing in the path here. They'll be dug out in spring, and if anything grows over there, I'll dig that out. I'm only going to keep 2 plants because this is 2 plants. All the rest will have to go to family members and friends because I don't want any more than 2 of this. Now in this container, I put peas in here as well. I put a Oregon sugar pod pea in this one. In this container right here, I put golden Detroit beets and some carrots. I don't remember which carrot. I think it was the black nebula, but I also have a walking onion that's right there. And of course, this is garlic chive, but as you can see, can y'all see that? The baby beets are popping up. Can y'all see that? Baby beets are popping up in here. This is a really big container, so it can house a lot of beets. And if I don't get any more germination, I'll sow more beets. I put parsnips in here. I don't see any parsnips coming up. And this is a garlic chive. I have garlic chive here. And in this one, I put tall top early wonder beets. And as you can see, I got baby beets popping up right here and a baby beet right there, those clusters. I don't see any carrots. I did put carrots. I think I put atomic reds in here. Don't see any. And this is a walking onion right there, right there. Uh, and so that's what's in there. Back there, that looks terrible, but I sold a whole lot more Swiss chard. And so that was a really, really, really old Swiss chard. It's just coming to the end of its life. It's trying to hang on, but I replanted all that up with Swiss chard. In this container, I put carrots. I don't see any popping up just yet. And I don't remember which kind I put, but I put a bunch of carrot seeds in there. And I can't go over here to that pot because I have a weaver spider. Don't know if you all can see it. Can y'all see that? and I'm not trying to disturb it because it's doing the job in the garden, taking care of insects. So we're going to leave it alone. But I moved this pot and I shimmied my big old body up under there, and I got into that tomato pot. That tomato is gone. I don't think I have any more of it. I think what's green around it is the watermelon. There's a few green stems, but I don't think that tomato's going to come to anything. But I put some peas in that pot as well. Now this is my clematis pot. I got two different varieties of clematis in this pot. It looks really raggedy. The sun, the wind has really beat it down really bad, but it is beginning to put on growth again. So it's alive. But I put some sweet peas right in here because I'd like to have some sweet pea flowers. So I did sow some sweet peas. I want to say last but not least because, no, actually I did sow some other stuff. We'll go over there. This is my mustard pot, mustard green pot. Let's put this up here. There we go. These came back from seed that dropped as the plant was growing, but I sowed mustard green seeds in here. This is the red mustard, and over here is the brown mustard, and they took a little bit of a beating, but this one did. But I've got mustards popping up, and we'll see which ones survive. But I also put carrots around the edges, and I don't see any carrot babies showing their faces. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We'll see. I put a lot of carrots in the garden. I'll be really disappointed if I don't get any carrots. This is my raised garden bed that my sister bought me many, many, many years ago. And I put herbs in here. I do not believe that anything has germinated yet. Let's just uncover this. Nope, I don't see anything yet. Nothing yet that I can see. Put a lot of herbs in here, from bee balm to ashwagandha, white yarrow. Oh, nope, that might be some yarrow. Can y'all see that? Y'all know I don't have my glasses on. Yep, that looks like a little bit of white yarrow. Some rue, St. John's wort. Let's see, bergamot. Oh, that was anise. This was anise. And I don't see anything other than a little bit of white yarrow. Everything else just looks like So that's what I planted in here. And we're just going to cover that up. Cover that all the way back up. Let's grab this clip, get it from up under there. I was harvesting loofah and some seeds fell. And I've got a loofah baby growing in the ground. I had another one over there, but I've been pulling weeds, and I think I inadvertently pulled it or ruined it, but it has died back, and that's fine. What I'll do with that loofah baby is I will dig it out and put it in the greenhouse and see if I can overwinter it like I did this. Sorry, y'all. This is the bitter melon that my sister-in-law likes. This overwintered in the greenhouse last year, and in spring I put it in. And as you can see, hang on, I got some that I didn't see and they've split open. Let's take this off. Hang on, y'all. Let's see if I can get this with one hand. Take that off. This has grown tremendously this year. Now all the big leaves is the loofah. The loofah has now come over on this side. It's going all the way over there. It is sprawling. Well, it's not sprawling on the ground. That's sweet potatoes. But yeah, this is what overwintered. So I would like to see if the loofah down there can overwinter in the greenhouse. In the greenhouse, it's looking dirty. I need to clean it out. But I've come in and excuse the sun. The sun is going down, so I really can't be out for too much longer, y'all. I got to get inside and rest. I've had a really long day. But I resowed all of the herb seeds in here. I resowed a bunch of onions, and I just opened this up today. I don't have as much as I would like to have as far as germination, but I do have a little bit. So what I will do in the next day or two is come out and up pot. Maybe I'll up pot these maybe I'll wait a little while longer. But I've got onions in there, and I planted onions in here. Don't have a lot of germination, but I have a little bit. Um, in here, I planted celery, and I don't see any celery popping up. Disappointed. I also planted celery back here, and I don't see any celery back there either. Celery does take time, so I'm gonna not be upset about it. I have some hyssop in here. I see a little bit of hyssop popping up right there. Y'all probably cannot see it, but I have hyssop. I don't see anything in these containers. I have some beautiful oregano. Can you all see that? Beautiful oregano popping up all over the place. I planted true oregano and Greek oregano. And this is the Greek oregano. And over here, true oregano. I don't see but one or two little babies popping up over here. But I want to have a tremendous amount of oregano in the garden. I took this potato out of the kitchen and just set it on top of some soil. I'm going to overwinter these two sweet potatoes like I did last year, and then just put them in the garden. I planted peppermint. I don't see any peppermint. I planted bee balm. I don't see any bee balm. Don't see any catnip. Do have some marshmallow. Planted some German chamomile. Don't see any of that. And so that's pretty much it, everybody. I don't have anything else in here to show you all. This is all I've planted up thus far. It's a lot. This one, I dropped the pot. As you can see, it broke. And so the soil got displaced. So I'm hoping that I can just put some soil right here and not disturb the babies. Because all I did was put a couple of seeds in the center. And there's only a couple that have popped up. So we'll see. I'm going to try to keep it alive. And for those who comment about content creators who never show what they harvest, I've already harvested a whole pocket full of lady cream peas. They're already in the house. But I took a bitter melon and a small tomato. And I have not harvested my butterfly peas yet, but I'll get that. So yeah, harvests go on. Y'all see me harvest garlic chives. I have more to harvest. I've got lemongrass to harvest. So harvest does happen over here. Y'all just don't see it all, and I don't post it all on my Instagram, but it happens. It happens, y'all. I still have many more seeds to sow. I still have some open spaces. What I'm trying to do, like I've shown you, is put more than one item in the containers to try to fill that space. I still have some pots as well as green stalk pockets I have not filled up. I haven't touched the orchard area. I do want to sow, oh, that looks like a wasp. My goodness. I do want to sow some flower seeds in the orchard area. I did not get any clover, and I want to sow some more clover seeds, even if they just sit in the soil until spring. I've been sowing spring flower seeds. Some things need cold stratification, so I'm going ahead on and sowing those seeds so that they'll just sit in the soil. Um, I'm just trying to prepare for winter's arrival. Um, I'm looking at my cannas. My cannas have really taken a beating this year. They have not liked their lives. They're growing, but the leaves have been battered. They flowered. That one over there, they're the red ones. I have 3 red containers of cannas on my porch with the beautiful red and green variegated leaves. This one is beginning to flower again. But they will be going into the greenhouse. The tender plants, all my cannas, all of my elephant ears will be going into the greenhouse. And what I can cover, I'll cover. And of course, the rest will just have to hang out. So I do apologize for such a short video. It's been so chaotic for me this month that I almost didn't make a video, and I'm sure you all have noticed my videos have been late. Can't do anything about that. I don't have any more videos in the wings waiting, and I've been trying to make videos, and it's taking a lot of time to actually upload them. So I'm behind, and I do apologize. I'm trying to be consistent, but life is lifing. Um, and I'm just trying to continue to put one foot in front of the other with the life that I have outside of YouTube. And it's not always easy to make videos. As you all know, I do work outside the home, and work has just been very, 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 very chaotic. Um, so I'm not going to say too much about that, but I have been doing my best to get my fall garden planted because I did tell you all that I really had a hard time moving towards getting started. And because of everything that's going on at work, that has given me the push and the opportunity to get started. And so this week, as of the 3rd, I began to plant and plant and plant. And it may not seem like a lot that I've shown you all today. The birds and all the insects really flying around and stressing me out. I don't know what they up to. But anyway, I've been planting and planting and planting, and it may not look like a lot of things I've planted, but I have gone and planted an awful lot. Like I said, to include flower seeds that I have not shown you all. I planted flower seeds in the cut flower garden. I've created 2 new flower beds in the front garden, and one of my friends gave me some plants out of her yard, so I've been putting them in my yard, and just been keeping my hands busy in this time. And so not always easy to want to pick up the camera. Sometimes you just want to work to get the things you need to get done, as well as take your mind off all the things in your life that are outside of your control. And so that's what I've been up to. So I do apologize for not being able to put out uh, as much content as I would like. I haven't been able to make it because I've been doing a whole lot of other things. But trust me, I'm still here. I am now trying to get my fall garden. I am saving seeds. I was just harvesting some lady cream peas earlier. I have a whole lot more butterfly pea flowers to harvest. I've harvested a whole bunch already, and I have more to harvest. I'm leaving those seed pods on the plant for as long as I possibly can, trying to keep an eye on them, trying to make sure that none of them are falling off. But I want to make sure that those seeds are optimally, did I say that word? Sorry, y'all. I'm very stuffy. Y'all probably didn't hear me very well. But I want to make sure that they're optimally um what's the word, y'all? I can't think. Um Viable. I want them to be viable. I don't want to give seeds or sell seeds and they're not the best they could be. They're not viable. So I'm leaving them on the plant as long as I can. And again, excuse me, it's that time of the year for me and I'm stuffy and nose is running. So I'm going to go in the house. So I've been stuffy today. But that's what I've been doing, y'all. I've been sowing seeds and trying to keep these bugs from trying to make a home in the garden. Because if you all don't know, I do believe that, and I'm trying to keep an eye on that bug. I think that's either a wasp or a leaf-footed bug. It just flew over into my neighbor's yard. But either way, leaf-footed bugs. I believe that they have the ability to overwinter. I could swear as I was moving some containers this spring, I saw a leaf-footed bug in the wood chip. Now, I could be wrong. I have to look it up. But if you all get leaf-footed bugs in your garden, watch out for them. I have been dispatching of them. I keep a container with dead bug in it. It's a liquid um, bug killer. And when I see them, I slap them off into that container and swoosh them around and drown them because I don't want them in my garden. To include any other bug that I see like that, that I can slap off into the container and get rid of them because there are going to be insects in your garden, but you got to be out there watching and getting those out of the garden that really don't have a place in your garden because, oh, mosquitoes, y'all, I got to go. Ooh, darn mosquitoes. because what will happen is they will suck the life out of your plant and will kill your plant. And that's not what you want. So now that I'm hearing mosquitoes flying around my ears, I really gotta go. Um, Plus, I'm losing light. It probably doesn't look like it to you all, but the sun has completely gone over my garden. It's barely on the top of one tiny piece of the back of the shed, and so all that I'm looking at is dark, and it's getting darker by the minute. So I'm going to say thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for all of your comments. Thank you for your inspiration. Um, Thank you for your support. Thank you for the way that you support me. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I do have a really big garden. It doesn't seem like a big garden, but when I'm actually doing stuff in the garden, it feels like a really big garden. And there's lots growing. Even still, I'm harvesting, like I said, seeds and trying to keep things alive. Several things have died, of course, you all know that. But that's the way things go for me in my garden. So until next time, have a wonderful day. No matter what time of day it is for you, enjoy all the things that you are enjoying. Take time out for you. If you need to rest, rest. Um, find your place of peace and live live a happy and prosperous life to the best of your ability. Because y'all, there's a lot going on in the world, and even though it may not be touching you directly, it touches so many people. And I have family members who are going through. Um, I've got stuff going on at work, and we have just got to be there to support each other, the best way we can. So thanks again for watching. If you like this content and the content that I put out, not just always the video that you're watching, give me that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Share my videos. Look at the playlist. I have lots of content out there. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I hope y'all saw that big old bug that went by. I don't even know what that was. Y'all, I got to get in the house. Subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you in the next video. I'm going to try to make a video maybe tomorrow and have something more to put out in a timely fashion for you all next week. But we'll see what I can do. So until then, bye for now.